The adventure continues. Where is Hannes? There's somebody with a flashlight. Now is definitely the time when I would prefer if there was two of us. It's late, it's night. I think let's... I am using professional cleaning equipment from Colgate. Would you like some eggs or would you like some kebab? Good morning. So I always forget to film our camps. So this time, this is what it looks like. A huge mess. Right out. What is our plan for today?
No plan. The plan is no plan.
The plan is no plan?
No plan. It's the best plan.
It is the best plan. So, but now we are finally heading for the city of Shiraz. We're only like half an hour away, so camped very close. The historical city of Shiraz. Behold the sights. You see the amazing architecture. We have arrived and all quite tired yesterday, so today is a bit of a being lazy and maintenance day for Reda. Reda, what are you working on? He's been doing his throttle and now he's cleaning his air intakes and all sorts of stuff.
And the air filter. Nothing else. It's a Yamaha.
Oh,
So don't need.
I wish. Yeah, I've been doing the same. I've been cleaning my air filter. It's drying here. Well, the pre-filter, actually,
A little bit more?
big shout out to Unifilter because it's the pre-filter has done all of the work and my actual filter was totally clean. So I've only had to lube it up a little bit because it's been kind of dry, but now it's perfect. I have been gluing my grip, which I wanted to get to for a while, and now I am cleaning the idle valve actuator. That is nice and clean now. It has been about that dirty, very dirty. That's the thing right there. I've already managed to drop one of the special brass screws in there, but luckily not too far. So that's been easy to fish out. So far, just a bit of maintenance, but no trouble. Now, I still think that I have a bit of a coolant leak somewhere, because I topped it up till about here, and I'm already missing a bit. So I have to figure out where is that happening. And then there are all the little things you find, like, oh, this looks like it's rubbing quite a bit, and I should probably do something about that also. So these are the things that you get with a trail stand. It's super compact, and let's see how easy it is or it is not to use. Now it comes together in like 5 seconds. This is what it looks like. So this you use to hook onto your bike. In my case, I'm probably gonna put it like that. And this is the foot. It's got O-rings in there, which makes all of it stay in place. That's quite nice. And then an R-clip to fix it in the position that you want. Supposedly this should work even for big bikes, and you also get this tiny little Velcro bit for your brake, which I think is a really nice thought.
Will we help or you want to do alone?
No, I want to do it alone. I'm not sure it's gonna work well on this surface.
Oh my god. Try 10 times and then you can make your video view. So
This is really slippery. The only problem that it gives Yeah, I think in dirt I would trust this a lot more. And now I can start cleaning the chain, which normally I never really do because I'm lazy, but it is now in the state of absolute filth and the oil doesn't really distribute very nicely. So time to get my hands dirty. I am using professional cleaning equipment from Colgate.
Do you want to stay one day more?
So this looks fantastic. If you go to Shiraz, this is the hostel manager you need to see. This is the place, you can keep the bike here. Well, I was about to set off from Shiraz with Hans, and I thought my rack was moving a bit too much when I was putting on the luggage. And it turns out there was a good reason. As one of these screws is now torn off, or sheared off rather. I thought it's just missing, but turns out it's a lot worse than that. And it's snapped off by the looks of it, right where the frame starts. Now I'm gonna have the very pleasant task of taking off the rack and try to get it out, or I don't know. The other question is, of course, why did this happen and will this happen again? The answer is probably yes. I might need to put in bigger screws or something. It's gonna be an interesting day. I'm now getting started on the thing I was desperately trying to avoid, and that is taking off the rack and taking off the tank and then taking the bike somewhere for them to try to tap out the screw. And if they can't, probably just drilling it out and putting a mate in there. The joys, the joys. And this is the culprit. Well, this screw just sheared off. And now the big decision is whether to try to tap it out or whether to just drill a bigger hole through there all the way to the other side and put an M8 and a nut there. There is not a ton of space because of this. Well, I have found a place on Overlander where there is supposedly a good mechanic. There's also a comment that he will rip you off if you let him, as long as he's good. Now the question is, which one is it? They can tap it out if they can find a tool. See and grow bikes. Okay. So I'm not quite sure what the plan is right now. He's been drilling it a little bit without much success, probably because I put in A2 steel, and I hope that they're not planning on drilling it out. The communication is a bit difficult. I have just left Majid's shop, and I can tell you this much. Not only did the guy not rip me off, he's managed to tap out the screw and gave me some new screws that I needed, and he did not charge me a single penny. All I can say is that the guy was brand new. He's done his job really well. If you're in Shiraz, I can totally recommend to stop by this guy's shop. now the rack is back on and alive. But this delay now means that we will have to spend another probably 2 days in Shiraz, since Hannes has to extend his visa, and usually that takes 2 days. On the brighter note, it gives him time to see the lady he's met here, so I think he's not too sad about it. It is time to leave Shiraz, and it feels like home with all this rain. Still have to pick up the visa extension for Hannes and then head for Kerman. We are, but now, out of the cloud and rain zone and reaching Vaktegant Lake. Well, because of the rain, the lake is no longer wide and we're a bit late. So we've decided, instead of riding around the Salt Lake, to head off and go look for a camp. We should try to ride for at least an hour, because where we are now is gonna be rain tomorrow. So wherever we end up, it is going to be after dark, which is not pleasant. We're slowly getting out of the mountain range now, and I thought I would record this because this is a very new way of hauling long cargo. Inventive. We have spotted a place on Overlander where somebody said they camped there. Somebody else said they all pretty much got kicked out of there. It's late, it's night. I think let's take the chance and see how things shake out. Navigating this place is not easy, I have to say, especially at night. Ooh. But where is Hannes? That is the question. We have sort of tried different paths to where we're going, and now I don't see him. And it looks like there's somebody with a flashlight already. Now is definitely the time when I would prefer if there was two of us. Hey man, are you okay? Okay. I will try to get to you ASAP. This is the pleasant part. Ooh. So Hannes crashed. Oh hell.
So like, could have been worse.
Yeah, just slightly worse.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and like you saw that hole like really just, I don't know, like 5 or 10 meters before. Probably just a few meters later.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay, let me drop my helmet off and let's try to pick it up. Wow, you're lucky.
Yeah.
You're very...
I would like to have driven faster here, but I'm quite happy I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, this would have been like really bad. Wow. I'm very glad that that you rode slow.
Yeah, I think it looks like if I started to brake like here.
Okay, I think the best solution is gonna be to push it back
Yeah, a bit back, like
and then pick it up when it's...
I would probably try to lift it a bit and
No, I can smell fuel.
yeah, a little bit out of the tank. So no.
Okay. You only had one mirror, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I lost that one already before.
You got fuel leaking from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been so nasty.
Like the bike would be.
Yeah, bike and quite possibly you.
I think I was driving something like around like
Any damage?
40. These are fine.
What about your levers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that needs... But looks good.
Well, that could have been very nasty. Very nasty. And okay. Today is the day of bikes going down. You okay?
Yeah. Where did you grab it? Lift it up?
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Hold it. And let's just push it here. We can push it here to get her to the flat part. It's in gear. Okay. Okay, now we will find out if we're gonna get kicked out. Okay. This is not too bad. The adventure continues of trying to figure out a camping spot. Oh, this is soft. We're sort of getting towards the end of this tree plantation.
What do you think?
I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think anything looks pretty good right now. This was our glorious camp spot tonight. In the end, we've had a visit from the guards. Has been really nice. He just said hello. He's seen us eating our dinner and told us to have a good night. We've been a bit worried and that they're gonna kick us out, but nothing like that happened. I'm not sure that I chose the better way. We had a silent discussion of which way to go. Okay, Hans was right. This way would have been better. They're probably a bit confused. What are these guys doing here on foreign bikes? What happened?
We just said like it's quite dangerous here because there are bears and wolves in the mountains and so on. They gave me a lot of pistachios. I have now pistachios everywhere.
Oh, nice. I like pistachios. Good. All right, I've had a look. This way we can go out the same way we came.
Yeah.
Ah, well, that is interesting. Bears and wolf. Not had the pleasure in a while. I guess that explains the fires that they put out at night. Slowly approaching his place of doom last night. So this is the hall in front of which he laid the bike down. I'm really glad he didn't go in the hall. Would you like some eggs or would you like some kebab? Eggs with kebab? Kebab in eggs?
Tomato omelette.
Tomato omelette, There seems to be a place where there's a bunch of people sitting down over there. Yeah, we can just buy some snacks there and call it a day. We are now back to Rainy Hill. And of course all my waterproofs are still at the very bottom of my luggage. In the end, we have decided to push all the way to Kerman today. The weather is not great, it's pretty cold, though right now it at least stopped raining. And we should arrive just as it's getting dark. The landscape here is so beautiful. We're getting into the mountains, but it is also cold. Based on Scott Euler, it's 11 degrees, so not the warmest, and we still have about 150k to go. Big difference from the everyday 30 degrees we've had until now.